G'day there! Welcome back to the race side. I'm glad you are here, and it's good to be back. On not our usual day, we don't usually do streams on Mondays, but I was busy, a busy bee yesterday. So our usual Sunday night show is now this show right now. But we'll be going back to Sunday nights from here on. Thank you for your patience. How you doing? Hanging out? It's time to party. How is it bloody going? I believe it's snowing lots somewhere. I keep seeing that online. Is it snowing where you are? Apparently America's like covered in snow right now. I don't know. What's happening? Tell me what's happening. Hey, Master DB, JS, Lightning, Master Yava, Kirsty's here for more. Indiota popping in. Love to see it. And yes, if you're a part of our Discord community, it's the 1 year anniversary. Thank you to JS. She was the one to create it. The first place, and it's still kind of running mainly because of you, JS. So we appreciate you, and it's been a good time over there. So much has happened on the Discord. Got to love it. Oh my god, Chicken Texas, hold the phone. Pause the music. He's got a new profile picture. Look at that new, fresh. It's 2024. It's time for Chicken Texas to have a new profile picture. Look at that. It's like on fire. It's like flaming. What's even mountains behind it? I don't even know. But it's a good day when you know there's a new Chicken Texas profile picture. You betcha. You bet. You bet. Hey, Jesse, how you doing, champ? Good to see you. It's good right now. Watch The Last Jedi, and of course, 1 year to the Discord. Yeah, what a night. What a good night. Hey, Yava. Hey, Yava. Ben in the house as well. Hey there, friends. Everyone is over here staying warm. -2 degrees with -24 wind chill today in my house. Cold as Hoth. Wow. Yeah, I didn't really know. I guess it is winter there, but apparently it's, yes, freezing everywhere. Is that the case? The bun's going crazy today. I'm going crazy today. I know, you and Chicken Texas are like the same being, an entity, so you have to change it too now. You gotta make your slug on fire now, because his chicken is on fire. So it only makes sense. Finally gonna get some snow. If we get a lot, I'm gonna reenact a Hoth scene. Oh my god, yeah. Actually, what you could even do, if you have any like Hoth figures, like I've got like little Lego AT-ATs and like the little Hoth set from a few years ago. I'll probably put that in the snow. That's what I would do. I reckon. A couple of inches of snow for Brian. The roads are a mess. Will be icy in the morning. Snow everywhere. Wow. Okay. Is it like a blizzard type thing? Is it just across the whole country? I don't know. I'm not up with the weather of the US, to be honest. -4 Celsius here. That is cold. The coldest I've been in here in Australia is probably in the middle of the night in the middle of winter. It probably gets down to about 2 or 3. That's probably the coldest I've been in where I live at least. But there you go. But anyway, yeah, bloody oath. Let's stop talking about the bloody snow when we have Ahsoka season 2 to discuss. Now, today we have direct, explicit questions that I am wanting answered from today. Of course, last week, we got Ahsoka Season 2 definitely confirmed. We had a great week last week discussing all the shows coming out, all the shows this year. Then we got the Mando news coming out, and we talked about that. We talked about so many exciting things last week. We did touch over and hit a few notes of Ahsoka, of course, but I think we're going to do a bit of a series for the coming weeks here, where each week we're going to go deep into our thoughts, feelings, and theories for upcoming shows for Star Wars. Today, beginning with Ahsoka, which is hilarious because it's not like that's going to come out this year, but it's the most exciting one. It's the most like fresh thing in our minds. It's the most recent show we've seen. And we do have season 2 coming. So today we're going to answer some questions about Ahsoka season 2 and get into some theories. It's going to be so good. The birthday boy is here. Hang on. Am I going to get copyright striked? Hang on. Hang on. I can't get it up quick enough. Hang on. We need to do that every time someone comes in with a birthday. Anyway, that was unhinged. If you couldn't tell, it's also Master Saji's birthday today. Is it today, or am I a day ahead or something? Am I in the future? I don't know. Something's happening. But it's Saji's birthday. Hey, man. Happy birthday. Hope you're having a good one. Crack a cold bevy on our behalf for your birthday, for your behalf. Nailed it. Anyway, back to regular scheduling. What the hell are we talking about? Ahsoka season 2. 8 degrees here in Indiana for Mara. Hey, Mara, how you doing? 8 degrees in Indiana. Yeah, that is crisp. That is crispy. Cold. Yeah, I know. I probably, you know what? Sag is worth it. He is worth it. $5 news coming in from CG off the bat. Last thing, once slept in a tent with negative 23 Celsius for a polar bear badge when I was a Boy Scout. Holy crap. Do you have to have like a special insulated tent or anything? Or is it like got one of those like special snow sleeping bags? I don't know. I've never slept in snow, I guess. But damn, you are weathered, my friend. You are weathered. A negative 20. I love how people are coming in and telling me the degrees of where it is. Like, can we make this a thing? Like, if you are in the show right now, drop the temperature. If you haven't already, a lot of you have already. If you haven't told me the temperature of where you are right now, you got to do it right now. What is the temperature where you are? Negative 20 for Apo. And I appreciate you are all converting it for me. That is so nice of you all. It's so good. It's so good. Also, yeah, New Zealand. Sure. Not the tent. I'm the sleeping bag. Oh, okay, gotcha. Hey, Just that was dropping in. So glad to see you here. Oh, you're in for a ride. You are in for a ride. Jesse celebrating 3 months here at the Rayside. Can't wait to see where the Mortis Gods take us. Yes, I keep forgetting we're doing a bloody circus room today. Hey, tuning in from Twitter or X. I never gonna call it X, dude. It's always Twitter to me. Hello, Grand Animal. Great to see you here. Trent saying it's negative 3. See, yeah, Jesse, I'm with the champ. It's a balmy 29 where he is. Where are you? Are you Adelaide? Where are you from? That's delightful. 27 degrees in Melbourne. It's a little cooler here in Australia. Well, Sydney, I should say. It's only 25, I think, today. It's quite rainy here right now. 41 degrees in Muruka. Fahrenheit? Negative 2 for Robert. Goodness me, you guys are in a cold climate. Oh, that's so good. Yeah, true. Yeah, Adelaide. Yeah, there you go. I should go to Adelaide. I know a kind of suburbs of Adelaide. They're all evading me now. Anyway, negative 11 in Cleveland. 14 degrees for Mikey. I don't believe it's well. You know what, lightning? I don't believe in lightning. So fight me. Negative 1 in the UK for Just Ours. My word. Kirsty, what is it for up in Scotland? Well, what part of the UK are you from? Where's our token Scottish? Kirsty was here before, wasn't she? What is it in Scotland? 25 Celsius over there right now. That's beautiful summer weather here, right? It's a good time. Negative 2 for cubic meters. What? Wait, what? Anyway, let's get into the discussion today. We are going to obviously be delving into Ahsoka. We're gonna jump into a couple of questions that I want to answer, and we're not gonna leave this show today without answering these questions. We got some good ones, so stay strapped in. I want to know your thoughts. This discussion is for you, and we're gonna get into it. But let's start off the bat. What are our predictions? Season 2 is a go. Quite a lot happened in season 1, but I think a lot of storylines can be expanded upon in season 2. Personally, I'll share a little bit about my thoughts about season 2, and then as I'm doing that, comment down below what you expect to happen. For me, season 2, I think it'll be pretty much on the same trajectory. We figured out last week. I struggled with that word. Trajectory. Am I even saying it right? I don't even know. I'm questioning myself now. As how we finished. It's pretty straightforward. Thrawn and Morgan are headed to freaking Dathomir. That's what it's called. They're on their way to Dathomir. We have Ahsoka and Sabine and Shin We always forget Shin. Stuck on Peridia. We have Balin looking at the shiny mountain over there. We have... That's pretty much the main settling of things is where we're at. And I think season 1 will just... It won't do a time jump or anything. I think it's just going to carry right on from there. We're going to explore what Sabine and Ahsoka are up to on Peridia. I think they're going to have some sort of confrontation with Shin. We'll get into if Shin might turn. We don't know. Shin might turn. What do you think? And then we're going to get into more in depth later on how Balin is going to factor into all of this. Of course, Rip Ray Stevenson, our beautiful, beautiful Balin. What a legend, and how that story will continue in what form. And as well as, we're going to go to Dathomir. We're going to get live action Dathomir, baby. That is a dream come true, I think, for a lot of Clone Wars fans. It's going to be really cool. So I think all those points is just going to be very, just straightforward. Let's go. We're going to continue these storylines. No massive time jumps is my prediction. I should. The whiteboard will be coming out later. We're all saying whiteboard. Oh my god. Where's the... Actually, do I need to get it out now? Dreaming of warming up in a wampa or torn. Ah, yes. Thought they smelled bad on the outside. I love that, Brian. Thank you so much for the $5 Appreciate you, champion. Yeah, Tauntauns would be warm. Wampas might be warmer. Oh my god, Morgan is dead. What the hell did I say? Yeah, I was like, she's absolutely not on Dathomir. She's dead. That is such a great point. Thank you for correcting me. My goodness. We're almost there. Bricky Ricky! Hey, Bricky. How you doing? Good to see you in the chat. All right, get into predictions. JS, here we go. You should rename yourself to JS Predictions instead of JS Productions. I think this season is going to be the show come before the Heir to the Empire movie. Like, after this show is out, the movie is going to be out either a month or two later. Maybe. Ooh, interesting. I do like that idea. I think we're going to have a back-to-back show and movie of Ahsoka Season 2 and the movie. Ben coming in with his prediction. My Season 2 storyline predictions: Ahsoka and the gang planning how to get off Peridia, Balin stuff, the people in our galaxy forming a plan to save them, and the blue guy making his presence known. I think that's very straightforward. I'm with you there, Ben. I like it. I like it a lot. Call me crazy, but I think Ahsoka and Sabine would get off Peridia before Season 2. Where and when and how? Skeleton Crew? Mando? How? Where? When? Tell me. My theory is Luke meets Ezra next season. I need the Last Jedi 4? What are you saying there? What are you saying there? The Last Jedi 4 to be canon? Huh? What are you saying there, Apo? I mentioned on my stream the other day, but Diana Lee in Osanto, there we go, was at Skywalker Ranch the other week with Iman and Vada, presumably signing contracts. Could Morgan still be alive? That's true. They did all that promo stuff. You're so right. They're probably signing contracts while they're there. And that's why they can announce the Ahsoka Season 2 now. 100%. That's a good point. Good point, Jesse. Dathomir lore when? Yeah, absolutely. Deep into the father, brother, and sister. The mother? Yes. Well, that's a big thing. Everyone's on this Abeloth train. To be fair, I just don't know enough about Abeloth. It's such a Legends concept that I don't really know enough about. So I feel like I'm not good at talking about the Abeloth thing, but I'm not convinced. I am not convinced. I think I've missed... Hang on. I'm missing something. Oh, there we go. Is anyone actually there? True. Do you think Season 2 will be before or after this Mando movie? It's hard to say. If I could guess, maybe... if they jumped right into Ahsoka production, now, early this year, they might try and do Ahsoka October next year release and then movie December. I don't know. In my mind, it's if the movie... I don't know. No, hang on. I'm all jumbled. I'm wondering if Ahsoka and Sabine will return to the main galaxy at all, or if their story now stays in the new galaxy, exploring the power Balin was searching for. 100%, that could definitely be a thing. That would be really interesting, actually, to have kind of two galaxy stories going at the same time. But I kind of like it. I'm excited for season 2. I just want more hated. Oh, please. I just don't care how like fan servicey it is. It's just like they did it so well in Ahsoka because they could have butchered it. Not that I expected them to or wanted them to, but you could have fumbled it. That's a big character. That's a really, really big character to handle in the Star Wars universe, especially 20 years after we see him. I mean, we saw him flash up in a little bit in Kenobi, but to actually tell a story with Anakin was a hard thing to do. But putting it in the hands of Dave Filoni, I think was the safest thing to do, and I don't think anyone could have handled it as well as he could. So yeah, as long as it's a meaningful story, give us more Anakin, 100%. CG coming in with another $5 Yeah, Morgan kind of kicked the bucket. Yeah, I totally forgot that. That's hilarious. But if Sabine can survive a lightsaber to the stomach, then is Morgan really dead? I have to go back and watch how she died. Did she get stabbed? Or did she get like cut? Or like, how did she die? Shot? I can't even remember. I think Balin, Shin, and Ahsoka will take the places of the father, son, and the daughter. Oh, okay. So Balin, father, Ahsoka, mother. Oh, Balin, father. Shin, like the sun, in terms of like the dark presence, and then Ahsoka, the light? Interesting. Yeah, they could do that. They could jump on a bloody another space whale. Let's grab a space whale. Let's get one of those again. Well, the only tie-in that we can kind of guess with Skeleton Crew is that it is rumored that Skeleton Crew go to Peridia. That's the main connection. I probably wouldn't have guessed that it is tied, but they go to Peridia, and we've just seen Peridia, so maybe something to do with Skeleton Crew, given the kids get stranded in another galaxy. I wouldn't be surprised if they encounter Ahsoka and Sabine to help them get back, perhaps. Imagine if it's the kids that get them back. That's hilarious. Balin will be corrupted by Abeloth and become her thrall, while Shin will join Ahsoka and Sabine. Ezra gets New Republic with Luke or Leia to go to Peridia to retrieve them. That's cool. I can kind of see that happening, these kind of groups. Balin will be like further into the dark. I have that feeling too. I have a slight feeling that Shin will be joining Sabine and Ahsoka. 100%. That's a good point. Well, yeah, I guess the idea of the mother isn't Legends, hey. We'll get more Anakin Force Ghosts, hopefully. Balin and Shin, I would love to be explored, but I feel like we'll have a time jump, and when they reemerge, they will be a drastic change, especially to Balin. Perhaps. Brian coming in saying some interesting theories I've seen has the Mortis gods in live action, that Balin is looking at the temple that the father is pointing to, and that the son might be there or his spirit. Is it the son, or is it... I think it's the mother. I think I am... yeah. Oh, yes. What were we saying? The last 4 Jedi. It's a little AU created by stealing potatoes on top of his cow. Oh, okay. I get you now. That's hilarious. The season 2 is confirmed. So, boom. Sliced from memory. Yeah, slice? Was it a slice, not a stab? I can't even remember. I feel like this show is likely before the Mandalorian and Grogu movie, just because that movie is likely in May 2026. We know it comes first, and the only movie we knew was Daisy's movie in May 2026. So yeah, there's plenty of time. There's plenty of time for Ahsoka to come out. Yeah, you're right on. The father wanted Anakin to replace him to keep his children in balance. So if Anakin's the father, who are the children? Balin and Ahsoka? Perhaps. An anti-thrawn. Yeah. But also anti-protagonist. Yeah, she could just be the one in the middle. Like the Bendu. I love it. I love these predictions already. But let's get into some more specifics. We are going to get into specifically the main character, the title of the show, Ahsoka. What will... Hang on, let me make it even a little bigger here. Ahsoka's story / character arc in season 2. What is that going to be? Let's have a little refresh into what it was in season 1. From my opinion. Correct me if I'm wrong. Actually, no, this is my opinion. You can't really correct it. The Ahsoka storyline in season 1 was that of exploring about the dynamic of master and apprentice, and Ahsoka's emergence from her trauma and her experience as a Padawan, an apprentice, a learner. And many years have passed now. She has and hasn't done too many things. But now she's at a point where her journey as a master is the main core of her character. And she needs to learn what this next step looks like. And even though she's been on it for a few years, training people, helping people, well, not specifically training people, but helping people, guiding people. I mean, her presence in Rebels was that of like a mentor, giving advice, helping out, like this kind of wise word that kind of helped out in times of need. But the Ahsoka show for me really, like, especially season 1, or specifically season 1, really drove home that experience for her isn't incredibly natural because of her horrible experience, first-hand experience of not a good time with her master. In the end, she holds shame, she holds guilt, she holds hurt over Anakin turning, and not being able to save him. And because of, obviously it wasn't her that turned him or saved him. We get this journey, and I think that's what is obviously the what's the word? The climax of episode 5 of Ahsoka is when we're in the World Between Worlds. We have her face Anakin. It's all about the lesson he's trying to teach her. He's trying to teach her all these different things by flashing back in time into different ages of the Clone Wars that they were together with. And it's all about accepting where you have been and how to change that for good for the future. And she needs to let go of this hurt and difficulty she's been holding on to be able to become the best master she can be, and to be the master she needs to be for Sabine and for, potentially other people. So for me, season 1 was all about her master apprentice exploration and becoming not an apprentice, but becoming a master, and how does that look for her? So before I get into what I think this season 2 story arc for her will be, let's jump into what you guys think is going to be her journey in season 1 into season 2. Will Ahsoka ever die, or will Dave Filoni continue elevating her role in the Star Wars universe? We know George wanted her dead at the end of the Clone Wars, so the question really is, how far will Dave go with her? It's a good question. It is a very good question, Saj. CG coming in to the $2 /buy Ahsoka Saber and her own green saber. Oh, okay. All right. Yeah, she's kind of a bit of a goner. I think the arc for Ahsoka or story is that she's going to teach Sabine to be more powerful in the Force. Since Sabine's powers has become more prominent, so she's going to take Anakin's role as the... Oh, are you going to finish? Are you finishing that thought? Wait. There's something? You're leaving us on edge here, JS. I love it. Chicken saying she'll eventually train Grogu. Now, that's something I could potentially see happening. I haven't actually thought of that too much, but that's a cool thought. Oh, the Master and Sabine as Ahsoka's role as apprentice. Okay, yes. Yes. 100%. Agreeing with Saj, Debbie says, won't be surprised if she dies by the end of this saga, but my prediction is not dead. She takes place as, of the daughter. Yes, you can have this eternal kind of lightness in her. I can see that happening. That would actually be pretty cool, to be honest. Pretty cool. Maybe Ahsoka dies in the movie. I could see her dying in Ed of the Empire. That could be the massive climax of that movie. That'd be sick. I would love to see that. Ahsoka's character really grew a lot, and I think I really like where she ended up. Me too. It's my favorite thing about this season is that you could really feel the thought into her journey. Dave did really well with it. I'm a bit worried about Sabine being too powerful. What is the point of midichlorians if someone can just train hard enough and break through the bubble of the force power capacity if they have barely any? Yeah, I totally actually appreciate that, Such, because I kind of am in that boat. I'm not one of the people that are super like upset by Sabine having force powers, but I think the story would have been stronger if it would have been, Sabine isn't force sensitive and she doesn't have the force, but she trains and disciplines like a Jedi, and she kind of is this just amalgamation of this strong warrior, Mandalorian warrior with like Jedi training, but not force sensitive, but just Jedi training to be more aware and everything. I think that might have been a strong story for her character, Sabine's character, for me. So I kind of understand that. It's a good question, but I don't think there's a straight answer. Do you want a poll? We can do a poll. Let me get the poll up. Sure thing. If I can find how to get it up. Okay, will Ahsoka die in live action? Oop. Let me put in Dave's movie. All right, let's get it in there. Get it in there. Will do. Yeah, she'll turn into Yoda. Hey, Serena, I need more Ezra in season 2, maybe training Jason. Yes, please. Oh, I want that. I want that bad. 100%. Thank you for being a part of the race squad for 10 months. My gosh. Yeah, I'm with you, CG. Haunted Autumn. Hey, how you doing? I'm not ready for Slips to die. I know. It's like we've gotten so much of her. Like all the Clone Wars, freaking Clone Wars season 7, Rebels, this show, popping up Mando, but it's like, it's still not going to be enough. It's never enough, Ahsoka. We might think that the Rise of Skywalker proves that Ahsoka is dead, or at least by then. But then Filoni argued that it wasn't necessarily the truth. So I think that's just Dave being very like, he always makes these very sweeping remarks of like, oh, well, anything can happen. He kind of says that to anything. But I think Ahsoka is probably dead by the Rise of Skywalker. And that really is just her Force ghost saying that. That's my impression. We're talking Ahsoka story. That's where we're up to, John. That is where we're up to. Let me get it back onto the banner style. There we go. Ooh. There we go. Is Ahsoka training Sabine to be an actual Jedi or to become more attuned to the Force to help find fulfillment? That's an even better question, Brian. Yeah, I think there's merit to that because it's not super traditional. What do they call them? Is it Bokken? Am I making up the word there? Bokken Jedi? A kind of that not official Jedi-esque. So hang on, I feel like I'm slightly tilting. Hang on. There we go. Here's what I think is the real question. When we hear at the end of Rise of Skywalker, is she already... Oh, yes. Well, I like how you and Mara are thinking of the same thing. There you go. Dave Filoni would never beat the allegations of overpowering his own character. If Ahsoka becomes the daughter, Sabine becomes the powerful Jedi. I love Ahsoka and love Rebel Sabine, but I don't know, going forward. Yeah, that's fair enough. I'm going to say no for now, right now, because I'm not as certain at the moment if she will or not, so I'm not entirely sure. Fair enough. How's the poll looking? Will Ahsoka die in Dave's movie? This is a good split. 56% of you saying no, she won't. 44 saying yes, she will. There's 44 of you in the stream right now, so get your votes in. Will Ahsoka die in Dave's movie? We will find out eventually. Unless she's talking from Peridia or Mortis. Oh, what if she's talking from Mortis? Insane. You made a YouTube video, Zammy? Did you share it in the Discord? I love it. Should I check it out? What is it? What video did you make? Bokken Jedi. Yeah, Bokken. Cool. Yeah. There you go. Bokken or something. I don't know how to spell it, but that is that word. Yeah, it's cool. I like that term. because obviously that's something kind of explored with I mean, you could almost argue was Qui-Gon a Bokken? 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 I don't know. A Bokken Jedi. Because it's just a Jedi that is untraditional. And trained untraditionally. Well, actually, he was trained traditionally. So I think it would be more like a Sabine or an Ezra. They're trained untraditionally. There you go. Oh, amazing, Sammy. That's so cool, man. I'll check it out. I'll check it out after the stream. With every moment that passes, it seems more like Ahsoka and Rebels cast will replace Luke and Han and Leia's Cherie's role in the heir to the Empire story. They are getting ready to tell. Yeah, it's interesting. It is interesting, the direction of this movie. We still, like, yeah, kind of. Bok. Like a chicken goes bok bok. That is such a great example of how to pronounce that. I love that. I love that CG. That is amazing. I think they should show Baylan getting damage to the face. This needs... that needs for a mask. Rey's face was too pure to recast. Which, great segue. Because I actually want to talk about how to preserve Baylan's character is the other question I had today. Again, love you, Ray Stevenson. Incredible job as Baylan. One of the best original characters in Star Wars for many, many years. Such a fantastic character. And Lightning, you opened this conversation. How do we continue his legacy of this really, really fantastic portrayal of this new character? How do we preserve that? How does this go forward? Let me know your thoughts. I'm kind of open to it. Like, I don't recast CGI. I don't know. I don't know what my thoughts are, but I want to know your thoughts. What do you guys think? How will we preserve Baylan's character? Hey, Brady. Catch this on the replay, but wanted to chime in. Hey, appreciate you, champ. I love that you guys tell me that information. Like, you gotta come back. That's okay. Thank you. Watch it later. It's a good time. I wonder if we'll get a Luke in the Dave movie. If they do, they'll probably be paying a ton of CGI to deep fake him. I reckon. Yeah, oh, please. He was actually such a good Han. I'm a big fan of Alden being Han, to be honest. Rest in peace, Rey, the Bokken Jedi. Okay, Sag saying recast with similar actor or, like Lightning said, do something with his face that justifies hiding him. Yeah, I could actually see that working. Getting the votes in. 25 votes for will Ahsoka die in Dave's movie. 52 of you saying yes now. 48 saying no. Ending the poll there because we'll put up a new poll. How do we... How do we continue Baylan's character? Okay. All right. We got poll going up. How are we gonna continue Baylan's character? Do we recast? Do we use CGI? Or do we get another actor with a mask or helmet like you guys are suggesting? I actually really like that idea. I hadn't thought of that, but that's kind of cool. I don't feel right using an AI voice for Rey. I think as much as his voice is really like, it's super nice, like super, it's got that depth to it, got that kind of what's that word? It's got a really nice timbre to it. It's like super, yeah, deep. But I think there's a lot of actors probably similar to his age that could definitely sound a lot like him. So I don't think they would have to use AI using a voice. And I would kind of agree. Would feel weird. 100, here we go. 100 million. 100 million%. I love that recast. Loved him, but not to sound too dark, but I feel like we just can't keep letting characters' stories not continue just because actors pass or leave the franchise. Okay. So recast. Ben's saying 100 million% recast. I like it. Enoch type of mask. That'll be cool. Oh, the Enoch mask is cool. We did not see enough of Enoch. So cool. Oh, hey. Yeah. That's good. Yeah. What a time to jump in. I think no matter what they do with Baylan in season 2, he's gonna die by the end of the season. I think so. I think he probably does. I think they'll kill her in the movie, to be honest. Indy's saying recast Baylan. Yeah, for sure. I think we hold Balin out of most of the story in season 2, and Ahsoka and Sabine are searching for him for most of it. Then he shows up only at the end with a deep fake. That could be a thing. It could. That's actually a really good way to play it, where you don't have to have Balin in it a bunch, which is super sad because I love his character so much. But you could have Sabine and Ahsoka just trekking it through the mountains trying to find the guy. It's kind of cool. Also, to be fair, I feel like bigger characters have been recast across the franchises like Batman, James Bond, and even in Star Wars, Mon Mothma. Mon Mothma, that's a good point. Caleb chiming in saying, regarding Balin, most likely CGI based on what they've been doing with Luke. So saying CGI. Let's look at the poll on the YouTube. 22 votes in. Wow. Almost 60% of people here saying they're going to recast. 23% saying CGI and 18% going with the mask or helmet method. I like that. I like that. CGI would actually be heinous in this situation, not comparable to legacy characters like CGI Luke Leia. Rey was fantastic, but just recast. He was only here for a short time. Yeah, recast and deep fake. Jared Butler. Actually, yes, I remember. Was it the Ahsoka finale where we started all researching this? Yeah. Jesse saying recast. There's a couple actors that spring to mind that could do it. Jared Butler. There you go. Olive Schreiber. Yeah, actually, I've seen him as well. That's cool. That is cool. Caleb saying, however, I would rather them write him off to screen to show respect than give Shin more spotlight. Yeah, true. That could happen that way. Sam Neill for the Kiwis. I like it. I like it. I gotcha. I know. My mother. I gotcha. Doctor. I gotta look up Liv Schreiber again. Gee, he does actually really look like him. My God. Give him a big white beard like Balin's. It's him, dude. That's hilarious. That's so cool. I love that. I love that. Potential idea from Windy Yoda. Thrawn is a big threat during Ahsoka Season 2, while Balin does mystery stuff with Abeloth in the background. That in the movie, the first battle they defeat Thrawn, then Abeloth comes in. Oh, okay. So, like, Abeloth would be a bigger player than Thrawn, you're saying? That's it. I don't think so. Really? I think it's, like... I think it's almost got to be, like, a dual storyline. I think we said this earlier in the stream. It's like, yeah, I think this is going to be, like, a dual system where it's like we've got this, like, Force-focused story with, like, Sabine and Ahsoka and Abeloth and Balin and all that. And then we're going to have the Thrawn stuff. Because I think the Thrawn stuff will then... That's pretty key because that I think is going to tie into the Mando movie. I think it's going to tie into Heir of the Empire movie, probably Mando. If there is another season of Mando somewhere, probably that as well. I don't know. I can't see them defeating Thrawn that quick. That's cool. That's cool. Recast of Mask says lightning. Anything else would be whack to me. Yeah, for sure. Sam, he's a good actor. He is a good actor. I do love Sam Neill. He's great. I just don't like them not doing a recast because look what happened with Carrie Fisher for Rise of Skywalker. We had really wonky storytelling because they could not recast her. Yeah, it's a good point. I really do wish that like Rise of Skywalker was like Leia's movie. Like that was the time she shined. I mean, she shone in every movie, but yeah. I think you can't just write off Balin after the setup of season 1, especially with them leaning into the Mortis gods, and he's off to find their temple. Yeah, I can see it being a lot more like ethereal in season 2, and then maybe just I don't think a write out would be fair enough to his character. I probably agree with you, but I think I can see them having his character have a lot less weight in the story, and maybe have probably more emphasis on Shin. Maybe. Ooh. That's kind of cool. Deepfake would be jarring for the situation. Yeah. I think there's I mean, like what we've already mentioned, there's a couple of really great actors that would really, really fit for Balin. Jason! Oh, Jason! How you doing? I haven't seen you in a while. How you doing? Are we doing well? We're talking about Balin. Should we recast Balin? That's the topic of conversation right now. There's one actor. I lose my mind, or even more, of course, they'll William Shatner. That'd be hilarious. Imagine him in Star Wars. I feel like his face is too iconic to have in Star Wars, to be honest. Ooh. I think they're slim. I think there's a slim chances. I feel like we got to see the rest of the crew, what they're up to. 100%. 100%. Okay, 27 votes in, 67% of you saying recast still, and only small percentages saying CGI or wearing a helmet or mask. Don't feel right with CGI Balin. Resurrecting Peter Cushing and Leia felt like they were honoring them. CGI Luke was awesome in Mando, but it started feeling like avoiding paying Mark in Boba. Resurrecting Balin right after he died feels ethically wrong. Clancy Brown. I mean, he's already like 50 characters in Star Wars. So let's add another to the list. Here's my little conspiracy. Here we go. I think Dave, with putting out that drawing we saw, I think it's just a clear sign that we're going to be getting more of Balin and the more stuff with those statues shown. That's a good point. Like, it's not just the classic picture of Ahsoka. It's not just the classic picture of like a lightsaber or anything. It's like, it's very specifically Mortis related. That's a great thought to keep in mind, Ben. I like that. DB, do we think Mortis is on Peridia? Or the mountain is a portal to something? To be honest, I never really thought of it until like this idea, but until just a few days ago, where I saw a picture of Mortis, and then I saw a picture of Peridia, and I'm like, they do look alike. What is the deal with that? They do look very much alike. Jason, there is no way other than to recast him. They finally need to give in and let other people take over the roles. Fans are intelligent enough to understand different actors can play the same role. Yeah, I agree with that. I mean, to be honest, Solo movie isn't like my favorite Star Wars movie, but Alden to me, by the end of the movie, I was like, that's a Han Solo. Yeah, for sure. Like, I know it's not Harrison Ford, but I'm like, I know it's Han Solo. You know what I mean? I don't know. What did you guys think of that? Did you guys have that experience with Solo? Don't know. That's a good point. I think Peridia is the planet the Mortis gods are from, where Abeloth went mad and they that's right, we talked about that in that other stream last week. They trapped her there and left. So it's not, so you're saying it's not Mortis. Like that's where they were. They kind of lived there and then they escaped to Mortis. Is that what it is? It is hard. Is Mortis Peridia? It's a good question. I think with the Abeloth stuff, she was kept on this planet, presumably Peridia, whilst they left to another planet, Mortis. Yes, there we go. Jesse, that you said it much more succinctly than I did. Thank you. Yes, I agree. We should do a Mortis research stream. We should. We just like, because I always get really kind of, what's the word? Just like a bit blurry on all the facts with Mortis. I'm like, is it before then? Yeah, so maybe we should do that. I like that, Ben. I like that. Or as lead to where the father was pointing. I bet the characters will end up there, including Shin. I think so. Oh, did you? Share it in the Discord again, dude. I love that. All right, stay right here. We have another question to answer for today. But give me 1 second. I'm just going to go get a beverage. We're talking a lot today, friends. It's amazing. Don't go anywhere. Stay right here. Should I do the technical difficulties screen? No, that's fine. Stay right there. Right, you really did just stay right there, didn't you? Oh, it's so good. It's so good. All right, let's get into the final question of today. Let's get into it, baby. All this Mortis and pretty stuff is amazing. I like it. I like it a lot. Sin City, come on in. Come on in. Okay, the question. Actually, Sim, what are your thoughts on this before we move on? We're still on the train of what do we do with Balin's character? What do we do with him? Recast, CGI? The mask idea, I think, is fun. I like that. That's a great idea. Recast, yeah. If the Abeloth stuff does come to fruition, Thrawn and our heroes will need to combine forces. Yeah, I think that'll be the movie. Do we really think it's Abeloth? Great question. Great question. Would it be a big bad in the main galaxy during this time? Or would it be something set up for post-sequel trilogy? Or just stay in another galaxy? Oh. That's a good question, Jason. That's a good question. I don't know, it's kind of hard to reason what else it would be. Indiana brought up something just a little earlier that I'm still thinking about, actually. The idea of what if Thrawn is just kind of his storyline, like he just gets killed in the show or the movie, and the big bad is actually Abeloth. I can't see that happening, but it's just an interesting thought to have. If Abeloth is the thing and like that's the big scary thing. But maybe the Abeloth being there and here and alive and, you know, whatever, maybe she gets into the other galaxy, or she is the force or the evil force that is against for the Rey movie even. Like if we go with what you're saying here, post-sequel trilogy, maybe it's Rey that has to face Abeloth. Don't know. One final quick thought on the recast. I think the best way they could have done it is have Dave release like a nice video, really respectfully talking about it and everything. Oh, and actually just address it, saying like, look, we love Rey. Like Rey did this, like his legacy, done this great stuff. We're going to be recasting. Like, do you think they should do that? I don't know if they would. They're kind of too standoffish to do that. But that would be nice, though. That would be nice. Julie in the chat as well. Good to see you, Julie. How you doing? How you doing? Hey, Kenneth. Very excited for Ahsoka Season 2. Love Season 1. I love it. Love it. I mentioned Thrawn and Luke meeting as allies. Literally how? Imagine Ghost Crew having to team up with Thrawn. What are you talking about? In what world? In what world are you talking about this? If they can recast Superman, Spider-Man, Cap, Captain America, Wonder Woman, and Chewie, Leia, Luke, etc., why not the guy in a few episodes? Not saying he wasn't great, but still, yeah, I think that's what everyone's kind of getting at. It's like, we love Rey. He did a great portrayal of the character, but there are some other actors that could fit those shoes. Imagine that they defeat her in the movie, but then she comes back in the Rey movie. Yeah, that's what I mean. Like, come on. What if Abeloth is the big bad? The big bad. Oh, yeah. NFL, that's popping off at the moment, isn't it? Everyone's freaking out about something. Cowboys, Chargers, who? I don't know. Something's happening with the NFL, but I hope your team's winning. Hello. Good to see you guys. I have some major questions about what Thrawn's goals are going to be. Now that he is back, the new Thrawn books really showing him as a loyal to the Empire, but not a true believer. That's a good way to put it. He was always loyal to the Empire, but he wasn't. His motive wasn't the Empire. It's very interesting. Thrawn's character is so interesting. We hear Ahsoka's voice talking to Rey in The Rise of Skywalker. Filoni did say it doesn't mean she's actually dead. She could just be somewhere else. Maybe hinting at still being alive on Peridia. Well, this makes me question the whole triangle we got going on. The father, the son, and the daughter. Oh. What the heck? Did anyone just see that? What just happened? What the hell just happened? Did anyone see? What? Did anyone just see that on the screen? Did I just freak out? Did I just hallucinate? Oh, okay. Maybe I'm seeing things. That was crazy. Moving on. But who could be the father, the son, and the daughter? That's the big question. That is the big question. Did anyone see that on the screen? There was a thumbs down. Did anyone see that thumbs down? Am I imagining things? Yeah, okay. I'm not going mad. What the hell was that? I didn't even touch anything. I'm like, what? Oh, that was weird. What? Maybe it's something on OBS. Hang on, let me check. Maybe I've got some sort of filter going on OBS. That was weird as. Yeah, okay. I'm so glad other people saw it. I'm not just hallucinating. The hell was that? Okay. Anyway, let's try and continue the conversation. Oh, okay. Where were we? Scrolling back up. Jason, I think we're about here. I think the Mortis thing is going to be just a way to lead to a portal back to the main galaxy. Thrawn building the First Order, use the big bad, and maybe use on Thrawn. Yes, and also, I think we're skipping over the fact that I know we're going, oh, is Abeloth going to be the big villain? But I think it is Thrawn. Like, the idea of Thrawn making an undead Night Sister army is, like, super epic in my mind. And I really do hope that's actually the main villain. Yeah, that's just what I think. $5 news coming in from CG. Thank you so much, CG. Appreciate your generosity today. Been on fire. Just not sold on Abeloth, says CG. A relatively unknown personage in the grand scheme of things. Just seems far-fetched. Don't think Disney would do it. I don't think Disney would do it, but I think Dave would do it. That's my take. Yeah. That's a good point. They recast Obi-Wan. Oh, I love it. Oh yes, maybe sorry. There's so many comments, man. I'm so sorry. Maybe the Dave movie isn't Heir to the Empire. Maybe it'll be Thrawn teaming up with the New Republic because he knows what? What are you talking about? To defeat Abeloth? Is this whole team up idea that you're saying Thrawn would team up with the New Republic because he knows about to defeat Abeloth? Is that your theory? That is interesting. Yeah, right? Yeah, okay. I'm so glad we all saw it. That was so weird. Yeah, I was like, okay, someone doesn't like this conversation. We're still live. We're still here, Lisa. I still can't get over the thumbs down. What the hell? I still don't understand what that was. It was right when I put my pen. Maybe I've got something on where if I do a certain movement, like an animation happens on the screen. I needed to remember what time that went off. That was hilarious. That was about 50 minutes in. Okay, cool. I'd love Merrin to be involved somehow. It would be cool arc seeing her conflicted over her undead Night Sisters being the enemy now. That would be interesting. Again, I feel like we already have so many protagonists and antagonists and characters in the middle. I feel like I don't want more, but I do love Merrin. But I think the Cal Merrin characters could be involved somewhere else in live action Star Wars. I would love that. Hey, Lisa. I'm just so confused. So confused. The other half of your comment? Oh, dude. Hang on. Oh, there it is. And because he knows he and the Imperial Remnant that listens to him can't beat Abeloth on their own. Okay, so it was what I said anyway. Yeah, 100%. I love Dave, but Dave is also surface level on a lot of his stuff. Like, I think Thrawn is definitely the bad guy. Like, he's just surface level sometimes. LOL. Just feels obvious in my opinion. Yeah, I kind of see what you mean. Yeah. Oh, the Grisk. Wow, people are really on board with this idea of Thrawn teaming up with the New Republic. Versus the Grisk, maybe. That would be really... That would be what really distracted the New Republic from the true danger of the First Order. Absolutely. I just feel like they're pulling more and more from the Legends books, and yeah, Abeloth might be in them, but it's more Thrawn than Yuuzhan after that. The First Order sequel will be between them. Could be. Check my comment about the... Jeez, can I go back to the comments? This one? The very last Legends book was that they defeated Abeloth, but there was a chance she could come back, so Luke sent Jedi into the galaxy to find the Dagger of Mortis to completely defeat her. Gee, what book is that? That sounds amazing. Oh, that could potentially be the Rey movie story. Okay, yeah, like, are you talking about, like, Rey could be after the Dagger of Mortis? That could be a thing. That could be a thing. Grist would be cool, because then they could carry that over into Daisy Ridley's movie, to really have these things connect. That's been my big thing. I wonder, my big question mark over the Rey movie is what's the evil? What's the challenge? What's the difficulty of that movie? In terms of the storyline, in what is Rey gonna face? And I think connecting to something as deep as this could work. It could work. I just want a good action and fun plot. I think Dave is the guy to deliver. I bet he learned a ton from doing season 1. 100%. 100%. Have you seen Dave's sketch of Ahsoka with the Bundu? It's actually possible we see the return of the middleman himself. I'm the one in the middle. No, I haven't. Let me try and look that up. Dave Filoni sketch of the Bundu. The Bundu. Oh, this one. I think maybe I have. Let's get it up. Let's get it up. Is it this one? How cool is that? I love Dave's like style of sketching. I kind of want it as a tattoo, to be honest. How sick would that be? None of these are the bender. Is it this one? Who's this one by? Okay. Yeah, guess it's Eli Vanto in the movie. Please. Please. I'm the one in the middle. I love it. I love it. So much. So much. Do we have one more question to go through? We do. We do. We have one more question I want us to explore with the Ahsoka theories and questions for season 2. I'll just read these last thoughts and then we'll get into our last question for today. Read that Thrawn will likely be the main baddie, along with the Undead Night Sisters. Just saying that based on how it was left at the end of season 1. I agree. Where it goes from there, who knows? I say Thrawn hits New Republic hard. We definitely could see that. Dave and John will be shooting right next to each other, so I actually have faith that they'll be able to coordinate a good story back on pace with OG Mando story quality and Dave's creativity. Yeah, I think that's what the stride and kind of phenomenon that was Mando season 1 was. That it was this expertise that was coming in from John, and I think it was Dave's creativity and understanding of Star Wars that was just this perfect match. It was just matched so well. Oh, okay. Right. Final question for today to wrap up our Ahsoka discussion. What cameos could we see? We have to do it. I know we have to do it. And I know some of you are going to say, I don't want cameos. I do want cameos. Just please me. Tickle my fancy with these. These can be expected or completely unexpected cameos. What cameos could we be seeing in season 2? Would we be getting a Luke Skywalker? Would we be getting a Leia? Could we be getting even like a Bo-Katan? You know what I mean? What potential cameos could we be having in season 2? Let's see it. Uncle, that's the right answer only. Right answer only. Uncle Harlow. Uncle Harlow will help you. That's how they'll get out, actually. it freaking Serial Boy's mom will come in and be like, Uncle Harlow will help you out. Oh, you guys understood the assignment. I love it. Luke says apple. Oh, apple. Oh, you got to change your name now. Commander Apple. Oh my gosh, Hannah. Okay. Appo says, Luke, come here, town. Let's go. AZ. Oh, yeah, we could get it. AZ. Luke says Zami as well. Kanan Force Ghost. That would be an epic one. I would love to see that, especially with Hera. Oh my god. But not that. Oh, can he? Wait. Maybe. I don't know. I like that one. R2, 3PO, Luke, Chewie, Zeb. Yeah. I'm so surprised we did not get Zeb in season 1. So weird. So weird. Is Ben Solo born yet? Maybe just. Maybe just. Or maybe not yet, actually. He will in a moment. Sublight should be in the movie. Sorry, in season 2. Yeah, for sure, man. Hey, Selby. Oh my god, yeah. What about an army? Here we go. Okay, forget the Night Sisters. Give us the Kiari Mundi billion offspring army. Let's see that. Is he? Would have been quite young. Yeah. Jeez. Movie cameo prediction. Picture this. The end of the finale. Thrawn broadcasting his message to the galaxy of his return and cuts to the Senate chambers with all the main OG heroes. Cut the black. Wow, that'd be cool. Callum Merrin says CG. Ben is around. Oh, okay, yeah, he's quite young still though. Carson Teva, love him. I love Carson Teva. For sure. Hayden, Ewan, Tam, and Ariana flashback. Another one? Yeah, I wish Tam was in that flashback in season 1, to be honest. Oof. This hits hard. Maybe another flashback with Obi-Wan, this time with Duchess, Satine, and Mandalore. I don't know. I reckon, like, somehow leave that for Mando movie, somehow. I don't know. Maybe not with Obi-Wan for the Mando movie, but maybe... I would love a Satine live-action flashback. That'd be sick, though. I said others too. Where? Where did CG say others? I can't see others. Oh, here. My bad. Yeah, Bo-Katan. I feel like Bo-Katan could be showing up in season 2 because again, like Bo-Katan was such a key player in Clone Wars season 7, such a key character to Ahsoka and her journey in that time. So I don't know. I would like to see them. Like we have Bo-Katan live action. We have. Well, she was the one to like refer. Yeah. Oh my god, I'm just remembering this. She was the one to refer to Din Djarin. Hey, go talk to this person called Ahsoka Tano. She'll know. She was bloody the one to refer Ahsoka in this time. So, does that mean they hang out? Does that mean they know each other? Like they've seen each other recently? Now, the more I'm thinking of this, the more I would love to see Bo-Katan and Ahsoka on screen. I think I want that. That'll be cool. If everyone's going against Thrawn at this time, and like that's the kind of season or movie, let's see that team up. Captain Paleon, yeah. Grand Admiral Ray Stallone, yeah, for sure. Grogu cameo, I reckon. You think? Rex needs to show up at some point, or at least rip the band-aid off and tell us he's dead. Oof. Imagine. Hunter is a character I have not seen any of you say yet. True. Well, I feel like because we say him every time. I would love for him to pop in this show or even Skeleton Crew. I feel like he would fit in Skeleton. Ondo. I can't believe you came out this way to see me. Cabane's return to life. He's dead. He's gone. And Darksaber will return as a cameo as well. Yeah, I think like a piece together Darksaber. Yeah, Darksaber reforged even. Bo and Ahsoka have seen each other. Well. I ship it. Hondo and Skeleton Crew would be great. Yeah. How about the Bendu? What if Bendu's on Peridia? Because how did he died in Rebels. Or did he turn into a cloud? Or am I imagining that? Did the Bendu turn into a cloud? I feel like that's what's happened. Anyway, regardless, I want to see the Bendu. Freaking in Peridia. They're on their way to like find Abeloth, and Ahsoka like runs into the Bendu. Yeah, you see, I'm like, he died. No one's ever really gone. Yeah, don't make me fist off with you too, DB. Time for me to face off now. I know. I don't hate Cad. If anything, I love Cad Bane. Toto, get on my ship. I love Cad Bane, but I think he's dead. Oh, I love it. Fulcrum HQ. That way we get Ahsoka and Andor. What a crossover that would be. Fight me on this one. Fight me. I don't know, hoping they kind of dropped the Darksaber now. It was good, but had its moment. I think they didn't deal with it super correctly. I don't know. He disappeared, right? Okay, yeah. He didn't just like, he's dead on the ground now. He disappeared right before Thrawn shot him, or was never there at all. Check the scene out. It's he like evaporates if I am not like if I stand corrected. Could I stand corrected? I think he evaporates. Yeah. I'll be at Supernova and what's the other one? Oz Comic Con. I'll be at both of those. I think the Supernova Sydney is like until like March, and then Oz Comic Con's like in September. But I'll be at both. Will you be at both? See you there? I know. Well, that's because that's the technical term here, apparently. Because remember the last time? All right, Sin, we'll catch you later, man. Have a good one. Uncle Harlow cameo confirmed. You've gotcha. Who do we cast as Uncle Harlow? That's the question. If we don't get some Lothwolves, what are we even doing? Kiari Mandi flashback. Oh, imagine. Is denial. Cad is alive, confirmed. Okay, well, hang on. If we're all saying Cad Bane is alive, give me Boba Season 2 then. Give me Boba Season 2. I want it. So give it to me. That's the only place you can be alive in. I'm a Comic-Con in September. There's an overlap with the school. I'd love to go to my first Comic-Con. Oh, I'd love so hard if Mundy shows up. That would be very funny. It would be very funny. I don't know how maybe he's Abeloth. He's the father. He's the mother now. Kiari Mundi is the mother. He's had that many kids. Kada's alive. Is Jar Jar still alive? He probably is. He's probably got like this like long beard and he's like this old Gungan now. This season is gonna end with Toto getting Cad. Bane is alive. I'll die on that hill. I love this. I love it. Forget Boba Season 2. Give me Cad Bane Season 1. I love it. Travis saying, for Balin, I could see him overtaken by the sun, transforming into Sam Witwer. The ultimate arc being Balin fighting him from the inside. My gosh, that is dark but kind of cool. And to be honest, I would be a sucker for Sam in live action. To be honest. Absolute sucker for it. Would love it. He's so cool. I want to be Sam Witwer when I grow up. I hope Ahsoka... Sorry, I don't know if I skipped this comment. I hope Ahsoka dies for good alongside Rex. Both war heroes going out in one last hurrah. Yeah, I think if any of the characters die at any point, I think Dave's going to do justice to their death. It's going to be dramatic. It's going to be intense. I think it's going to go down very, very well. Can we idea the Millennium Falcon? Do you mean the Aluminium Falcon? But yeah, that could be a thing. The undead cameos. You know, I do think It's hard to, with the witches. I do have a lot of questions with, like, just going back to the why do I keep forgetting the name of freaking Dathomir today? I cannot remember that name. Dathomir. Like, how does Mother Talzin die? Like, she is like, again, she's evaporated. What does that mean when they evaporate? That's so good. Hey Max, how you doing? Luke Ahsoka forever. I love it. I love it. Misuse underused in live action. He needs justice. Can? Who's Can? What? Who? What? Huh? What? Brian coming in season 2. Plot points: Sabine training Ahsoka and Sabine journeying to find Balin, or are drawn to a great power, or force nexus that Balin and journey to find it, and the thrawn storyline with Ezra and Hera. Hang on, so many words here. Hang on. Training, yes. Finding Balin, yes. Force nexus, that's good. I like that word, nexus. That Balin and journey to find out the thrawn storyline with Ezra and Hera. Yeah, 100%. Yes, but before the father died, he wanted Anakin to be in his place. He was saying, should there be other characters fulfilling those roles of, Anakin the father, Balon the son, Ahsoka the daughter? Just food for thought. Pilimoto will die. How dare you? How dare you? Get out of here, even though it's your birthday. Oh, Kanan? Oh, Cat. Oh, Cad. Oh, sorry. Yeah. I don't know how I did not guess that quicker, hilariously. Cad, gotcha. What did you say about it again? Oh, the cat was great. Misused, underused in live action. He needs justice. Yeah, true. He was very much underused. You're becoming the next duo that is freaking Lightning and Chicken Texas. The next duo. I love it. Oh, I love it. It's okay. I gotcha. It'd be cool if Skeleton Crew runs into Shin Hati, her trying to steal Jude Law's ship, but ending up reluctantly helping the kids and joining the crew. That'd be interesting. Because, yeah, the rumor of them being on Peridia, but maybe they don't run into Ahsoka and Sabine, they run into Shin. That's kind of cool. It's kind of cool. Right, gotcha. Ahsoka took the essence of the daughter in the Mortis arc, so Ahsoka can Ahsoka really die? I think she can. Well, she would just become a Force ghost. I still think she can die. The daughter can die. You know what I mean? As much as, like, yeah, I get what you're saying. It's like, okay, she has the essence of the daughter, but the daughter died. You know what I mean? So it doesn't make them immortal. Like, you should change your names to Lightning Chicken and Lightning Texas and Chicken Slug. That should be the new duo. There you go. Queen Shin of Peridia. Yeah, true. Shin Hati and Jude Law. Potential couple of the show. I love it. Well, gang, we'll start to close out our crazy discussion for today. We really went wild in the end here, but I love every moment of it. Thanks so much for hanging out today, talking Ahsoka. It's been fun. We've had a blast. Again, it's hilarious that we're doing this now. We probably have to wait another bloody 2 years to see Ahsoka season 2. But I will wait that long because I love season 1 so very much. But we do have, hopefully, a lot of shows coming this year. Now, keep your eyes peeled. I mentioned this last week. Go follow Jennifer Corbett on Twitter. She's the executive producer of Bad Batch. She is sending out some cryptic, very, very cryptic tweets on Twitter right now about a potential Bad Batch trailer this week. So stay tuned. If I'm not incorrect, I might be incorrect. I have a feeling we're going to get a Bad Batch trailer this week. So hopefully, whenever that drops, we'll probably, when I wake up, because it usually comes out in the middle of the night, when I wake up, we'll be on as soon as possible for a stream about that. Hopefully, we get this Bad Batch trailer this week. It's going to be an amazing time. Got a bunch of content coming out for you guys very, very soon as well. Keep your eyes open on the community tab on the channel to check out what is happening over the next few weeks. There's some new series starting. There's some new projects starting on the channel. It's going to be a fun time, and I hope you're enjoying it so far. But, someone with sand. Oh, I didn't see that. That sounds cool. Maybe that's a raven. I don't know. That's a good question, Max. I did not see that at all. My whiteboard. I know. Shocking. That's okay. We're going to have more of these discussion shows, and I'll make sure to bring out the whiteboard for that one. I love it. Really good stream tonight, everybody. A lot of fun as always. Great way to start the week. Always love hanging with you guys. As always, Hannah, thanks. As always, thanks, Hannah. Thank you, Ben. I appreciate your thoughts and questions today. It's been so good. Thanks, Hannah. Also fun. Most information about adults. Oh, and we are the most serious and intelligent type of adults to interact with. So good. I know. Cancel me now. Okay, I'll go check it out. That sounds really cool. That sounds really, really cool. And I ripped the whiteboard. I'm sorry. Wow, I didn't know you guys were so upset about the whiteboard. We're gonna be starting the members only stream after the post show next week, because this week was a little janky with timing. We're gonna be starting that next week. So post shows every Sunday night will be for members only, and masters only streams. We're gonna figure out a day as well. I'm gonna put a poll up for you guys to be make a regular schedule for that. So let's do it. Let us do it. Thanks so much for hanging out today. Appreciate you all. Make sure you go check out the videos I have up on the channel, and stay tuned for all the delicious content coming your way. I appreciate you. Have a fantastic rest of your week. I hope you have a good Monday or Tuesday if you're in Australia. And as always, make sure you always choose the rest. Chicken Texas was on a freaking plane, dude. You were on a plane? Oh my god. I literally forgot. It's been like 2 weeks. I still forget. I absolutely do. I'm so sorry. Rawr!